Hello, everyone. It's 9:40 p.m. Excuse me. I just tried to do a video a minute ago, and they kept freezing my phone camera. So, um, I tried to ask for advice and help online from multiple people today, and about the jail situation and court and everything, and it seems like they gave like the harshest and most abusive response and sadistic narcissistic responses towards me. One guy even tried to call me an entitled little punk and some other names. So um I'm still sleep deprived and can't even think properly. I tried a couple of times to take a nap, but couldn't fall asleep for some reason. And I was too sleep deprived and tired and emotionally depressed to go wash my clothes. So all I know is next week I have to go to court, but I don't know what's gonna happen. And so, I mean, when you hear about these so-called migrants, people get called the R word for speaking against them being in our country. But people got more hostility towards somebody who even unknowingly and unintentionally, trespass on private property, or if you didn't know that it was illegal, and I heard some people trying to insinuate that it's the dumbest decision that somebody could make, or they make it like it's a very serious offense. But the passionate vitriol and attacks and hatred that I'm receiving, I can't believe that that people don't feel this passionate about gang stalking offenses. And I hear a lot about how gang stalkers trespass on a target's property and mess with their stuff. And nobody will ever tell them stay off of other people's property. But like as I said, Friday, I'm slated to have to be back on the streets today, and I even try to live stream online, trying to get help, and everybody ignored me. Trying to get help with more hotel room nights to stay here longer, or even at another hotel or something. But the malicious gang stalkers, they will intentionally spread false narratives. I mean, if the gang stalkers, professed targeted individuals are blind to the gang stalker slander, that they will believe what the perps say about me without even investigating, and they don't even see the blind spots or red flags that person is the perp deceiving you. So they have somebody, I think her name was Tanisha. and she was supportive and you know, donated me $200. I think it was last month. No, it was in January. And then this perp named D. Moore Russell or something like that, you know, lied on me and spread the slander. And then that Tanisha person went to go and follow that person, you know, and like she believed, and she claimed that she was like the Tanisha person. I think that she said that was her name. She claimed to be a targeted individual and being targeted by the DOD, meaning military, Department of Defense. So, I mean, I don't even know if the witchcraft is that powerful that even other professed targets are not believing what I'm going through. So, it's very fucked up. Very messed up that, it's extremely messed up that the Freemasons and police officers and cults and other evil organizations are, you know, in the neighborhood watch programs and everything, gang stalking and bullying people out of their homes. And or bullying people off of their job, and then they end up not being able to pay rent, and then they end up getting evicted. And, you know, then they end up having to be forced homeless. And then when they're forced homeless, you know, trying to find relief from the gang stalking and you know, trying to find relief from the gang stalking, and also you know, trying to find relief from the gang stalking. Oh, help. You know, and the directed energy attacks. You know, trying to find relief from the gang stalking and directed energy attacks. And I haven't heard, well, it looks like one other professed, he's supposedly a Christian or something, but he never, I recently came across his channel a couple of nights ago, but he never used the word targeted individual, but it seemed like he would been like homeless on the streets and harassed all around the town of Memphis, Tennessee. And like harassed by cops like several times a day. You know, and they, you know, want to charge him with trespassing or whatever, you know. But this is so diabolical and evil that you force somebody to be homeless with undeserved vigilante punishment, and you got me canceled and muted and silenced. Y'all not believing me or listening to me tell the truth about what's going on. And as I said, like, how is it that if you've been stalking me and harassing me and hating me for 4 years, but you feel like you believe nothing I say? Unless this is something that you can use to make me look bad, then you will believe it. But anything of me trying to prove or convince my innocence in something, you're trying to manipulate, lie, and twist the story to manipulate for things to make me look guilty. And this is, I think that it should be a crime to force your neighbors to be homeless, or to harass somebody out of their home, or to bully somebody off the job, those ought to be crimes. But it seems like the society won't even criminalize bullying. Or they won't even take bullying seriously. Or mobbing. They won't even take it seriously. So you force people away from their jobs and homes and force them to be homeless. And then you get them wrongfully banned and trespassed from even public property. And they have nowhere to go at all. And then they see an abandoned home or building, and all they're thinking is trying to survive and be safe. But the people who set you up, nothing's gonna happen to them. But it seems like all these attacks on me. So they had this fake TI perp, this narcissistic control freak fake TI perp with a fake new account that called himself Craig Niles TI. That he commented on my most previous video and condemned me and called me cruel. And it's like, I bet you didn't even watch the whole video, or you don't even know the true history between me and my twin sister. But I heard that if you support and help another targeted individual, you will be targeted too. And then, I heard that your own family members will be targeted for helping you. And they get paid to not help. Or they get paid to sadistically make you suffer. They are vibrating my body right now. See, it seems like as if I won't be able to be in this room for much longer. Well, Friday I'm going to have to check out and be back on the streets anyway. But I don't have any intention on like violating a stranger's property, but like people said it was a serious offense, a serious offense, even if you didn't know. I'm like, well, all these years I've been hearing about homeless squatters. Or if I would, there was a point in time I would always hear about people in Santa Barbara, California being homeless and being harassed by the police for so-called trespassing or whatever. And I didn't realize that it was that common. And as I said, like in Florida, y'all saw me at certain public buildings, certain public buildings or whatever, and, the only time the police would say something is if somebody complained. Like, it was like by the Pensacola downtown ferry. I stayed there for a few nights, and the police told me that the managers of the ticket spot or whatever wanted me off the property, And I said, well, I came over here. I said, I didn't know it was, I was breaking the law, but I came over here because the other spot that I was at by the bay, a man had sexually assaulted me. you know, I think I was trying to sleep. And then I felt something touching my ass. And I woke, and this happened to me twice. Because another time when I was by 532 West Garden, 528 or whatever, West Garden Street, somebody, a black man touched me on my ass while I was trying to sleep or while I was asleep. And then I woke up and he's like, "Oh, I thought you was somebody that I knew." So, so yeah, I was sexually assaulted twice, being on the streets like that in Pensacola, and I was sexually assaulted in Santa Monica, part of Los Angeles, at the beach, and in 2018, and then yeah, in 2020 I was raped by a guy. So you hear stories about homeless women being raped and sexually assaulted. Um, and cops won't do anything about that. You know, but they have a lot of good-hearted homeless people who don't mean any harm and just trying to survive. And people think that all homeless are criminals, drug addicts, and crazy people. And they force the target into homelessness. For people to talk about that I'm trespassing on private property or whatever, I would not have to, because there have been even public places like the Hilton Hotel downtown that wrongfully banned me. They try to tell me that's private property. Or you are not a guest here. And then they don't even tell you how long. What if you were trying to be a guest there? I try to get a job there. And you're a black man and you do this to a woman? Yeah, somebody compromised and paid you off. Because you were nice and supportive at first. But imagine being trespassed and banned from a place of business while trying to get a job being homeless. At least you're trying. But the online stalkers lie to people and say that I'm lazy and don't want to work. Or they lie and say that I willingly just quit jobs and stuff. In which I document and tell y'all the harassment and abuse that's going on. And then y'all falsely make it like as if I'm just bad-mouthing people. So, the fake Stefan Adams perp and Star Bricker. Hold up. Damn. They are freezing my phone. What is wrong? Oh. Hold up. They are freezing my phone. I have to be forced to restart another video.